Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel on the day in the UK where we've a bit dull and we actually had a bit of rain overnight here. So today I've got a problem with my Yamaha 15 two-stroke which we've traced out with pretty saw traced to the kill switch. So I'm going to show you what's happening. This is, I think, all crusty in there because I was getting issues with it running. So also when I pull it out it doesn't stop. So let's share the situation. So we'll start the engine. Started. If I pull this out there, it doesn't stop. So that's not bad. So I've got a new one here and I'm going to fit it. It will stop if you push it down, but it should stop when you pull it out. How these kill switches work, so when that's in its correct position with the lanyard under it, if it's working, the circuit is not connected. So the circuit's open. When that springs down or you push it down, it connects, where are we? Where's the wire? I'll find the wire that goes to the switch. It's a white wire and a black wire and a wire from the little ECU. So the ECU signal is fine, but if that switch is closed, you press it down or the lanyard pulls out, it earths the signal from the ECU and then basically stops the ECU, stops the engine. So I've got to replace that wire and that switch, and it should be quite easy to do actually. It's just got a nut on top and then you fettle it out. Have I got enough wire on the new one? Plenty. So there's the new one. It was about £7 off Amazon. Just held in as simple as anything, just with a big nut, which, yes, this is an adjustable, but it'll do for this job. You just loosen it off. I think you might need to take the little rubber bit off, maybe not. Take the nut off, and then that goes through there and out there. Then you've just got to fettle this wire, which is one of the wires in there. It's that wire. You've just got to fettle that out from that end and poke the other one back on. So not a difficult job. First I need a 10mm spanner to disconnect it from there. That's the wire you've got to get out. The black, which was connected to that earth, which I've just loosely put in so I don't forget what else was connected to it, and the white one that plugs into that on the ECU. So you just got to wiggle that out, which I'm going to do off camera because I'm sure you can all wiggle a wire. To get that out, you're going to have to undo this connector. Quite why it wiggles around that way, I don't know, but let's undo these and get it out. Well, I put the new switch in and it was one hell of a fettle to get it round. It goes round the back of this and in the hole in there, and you have to get the outer in there, and it is quite a fettle if I'm honest with you, but I've done it. Is that interfering with anything? A little bit with that, but not really. So let's have a look. So when that's up like that, no, that's not interfering with anything, and the outer sheath is in there. Right, so let's start up. So the thing is in. So she started. If we press the button, she stops. Let's start again. Take the pull cord out this time and it stops how it should be. So yeah, fixed, hopefully. That was a fiddle. Adjusted the idle up a little bit as well, but near it got under load. That's the idle screw there. Anyway, stops nicely, starts nicely. If you pull the string out, it stops, which is how it should be. So the old one must have been all crusty. Okay, so how do we place a kill switch on the Yamaha 15 horsepower, very common outboard, and it is a bit of a faff. I'm just going to make sure that there's going to be no chafe or anything as that rotates, and I don't think there is because it's all greasy in there and there isn't actually anything for it to touch. So it has to go round there, round the back of this bit, not down there where mine was all jammed in, round there because I've got another outboard, round the back of that one, and then in there, and you have to poke it through with a pair of, you need some long nose pliers, and I also had a piece of wire, don't leave that in your rib, a piece of wire that I've made a little hook on the end to get in to pull it through, and it goes through at that point. Yeah, nasty little lighter, and that's not in the way of that. Yes, then you plug it in this end, you plug it into this whitish wire, it is white wire, then you earth it at that point there where the other one was. Okay, weather's not improved much. Thanks for watching.